Hi, hello. It's been more than a week. That's what I can say. It's been more than a week since the last update, weekly update. Um, yeah. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. It's getting pretty cold here in Helsinki. It's finally getting cold. We're usually between like -5 and 3, so yeah, it's colder, but like it's fine. It's fine. I love it. I love it. I mean, with jacket and some thermal clothing, it's fine. And on the inside, it's always warm, so it's just amazing. um, yeah. Okay, I think like in chronological order, the first thing that happened since not worth the thing that happened in the last update was Halloween. Yeah, we had a party for Halloween. But first, we made a party at our place, my roommates and I. It was fun. It was really fun. Um, we ended up being like 47 people, I think, which is a lot. And I mean, it's a lot of people for a small space. It's not that big. So yeah, it was a lot of people, and it was fun. I met some people from some Finnish people, um, some other people from Germany. There's a lot of Germans. I like Germans. Yeah, they're nice sometimes. Not always, but they're sometimes nice. um, what else? Oh, I didn't have any costumes, so I just bought a little thing for your head, a spider. So that was fun. I didn't thought like that's a whatever costume. I bought it at the local store, like just across the street, and everyone for the whole night was like, "Hey, dude, that's amazing." I was like, "Oh, thank you. What the hell?" We ended up going to the other party at like 12 or something. It was whatever, but our party was really good. And the next day, we got an email from the property manager telling us like, "Hey, you guys are not allowed to do parties anymore. And if we get another complaint from the noise from your flat, you guys are getting evicted." So that was fun and super scary, but everything's fine. um, I went to some museums. I also went to some museums. I went to the Athenaeum Museum, which is like the main art museum here in Finland. There were some pretty paintings. There was the permanent exhibition was about Finland, like through time and in different aspects like society and like values and like history and like paintings throughout all of that. It was really fun. It was cool. Um, it was also the birthday of one of my roommates. It was a good day. Whatever. I went to the Natural History Museum. It was underwhelming. The first floor is a story of life, bones, something. There's bones, and that part was amazing. They have the bones of a sea cow, and there's only seven in the world, so that's nice. But like, it's huge. It's 7 meters long, and they used to grow like until 10 meters. So I didn't know they were that huge. I thought they were smaller, like the size of a cow, not fucking 10 meters long. So yeah. I also have a fear, have ish, a fear of like big stuff, like big stuff on in enclosed spaces, like statues or like stuffed animals, like not stuffed animals like a plushie. I mean, like literally stuffed animals. But I had to put up with that fear. In the second floor was a lot of stuffed animals, like Finnish nature and the usual. It was whatever. And on the third floor was the yeah, history of life. That was cool. They had a lot of fossils, like from dinosaurs and like the first organisms and the first animals. That was really cool. And there was one fossil you could actually touch, so that was nice. They had uh, some dinosaur skeletons. I'm pretty sure they weren't real, but they didn't really say, so I don't know. But that was that. I also went to the Helsinki City Museum, which is literally what it says it is, a museum telling the history of the Helsinki city. It was nice. It was nice. They had some cool exhibitions. They had this part I really loved. There was this recreation of a living room of Finland in the 50s, 40s, something like that. You could just like sit there and be there. It was great. It was super comfy. The atmosphere, there was an old radio playing in Finnish. I had no idea what it was saying, but it was nice, like the news or something. They also had like a recreation of an old coffee shop ish, something. I don't know. There was a working jukebox. That was also really nice. Mm. So yeah, that was cool. I also went to another cathedral. Not like the white one, the other one. That's prettier, if you ask me. Looks like Russian. So that was nice. Went out with some friends and stuff. We went to another party, whatever. We stole some nachos. That was pretty nice. And then snow. Finally on Saturday, some snow. Like I went out to because I was gonna meet with a friend to go downtown. And I was like, there's kind of like white stuff on the grass. What is that? But like it was only in the grass, so like I don't know if that's snow or just frozen dew. So I don't know. But like it was below zero, and like the puddles in the floor were frozen. And when I got to my friend's house, there was snow on the. Can you see it? There, yeah, there is. There was a snow on the bench. So that was nice. But like I was asleep when it snowed, so I didn't see it. However, last night I was here typing, and then I looked out the window and was like, "Wait, that's a snow on the floor." So I went out to the grocery shop in front just because. I mean, I had to go um, walk in the snow, even if it's not snowing anymore. Then I came back, and like 2 hours later, it started actually snowing a lot, and I went out walking in the snow in your face. It was great. It was beautiful, so great, and like I expected it to feel different. You know, I was expecting it to feel more like um, more dense, more less wet. You know, because as soon as the snow touches your skin, it melts. So it's wet. But I wasn't expecting that. That was fun. um, everything's melted by now, but I don't know. Probably gonna snow tomorrow, hopefully. And yeah, there's that. I'm gonna go to Lapland on Monday. So that's amazing. I'm really excited. I'm going for a week, so that's gonna be fun. Really fun. Afterwards, I'm gonna come back, and in 11 days later, my sister is coming. We're gonna go to London. Then we're going back to Helsinki because I have an exam. And afterwards, we are going to Rome, um, Pisa, Venice, Munich, Prague, and Berlin. And then going back to Helsinki, and then going back to Mexico. So I'm really excited. Really excited. I really want to do all those trips. And I'm also really excited to see my sister. I haven't seen like anyone in my family since August. So just 3 months and a half. So doesn't sound like much. but it's a lot. So yeah, that's exciting, and yeah, that's pretty much everything. That's pretty much everything I have this week, each month, whatever. Mm, so yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks, probably. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna record something before going to London, for sure. And afterwards, I'm probably gonna record it once I'm in Mexico. I don't see myself recording something while I'm on vacations because I'm not taking my computer with me. So, I mean, I can record in my phone, but we'll see. Maybe I'll record something on the 16th or on the 30th before going to Mexico. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you later. Thanks.